G'day, I've just been tasked to go and pick up the Rescue Med ambulance from out at, or just out of town anyway. So we're going to be driving down through Lismore in a minute, and you can see all the trucks parked along the side of the road as we go past. They just parked there to be up on high ground. So yeah, I'll see if we can see what we see when we go through town. Hopefully we can get through alright and pick up that ambulance and be ready for active duty. Well, from any time really, as soon as they call us. We're just coming down into town now, just right about here where this thing is last year where they were launching the boats. Not last year, 2022, feels like last year. They were launching the boats to go and rescue people, so this would have been like 3 meters, 4 meters of water deep here. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Somebody is ready with their boat. Just coming past the Liberty Servo there. It's pretty full, not too bad, but it's pretty busy. But that'll be one of the few that are still open. They're really good in floods, those guys. They know exactly what to do, and they're the first ones to reopen after the water goes down usually. So I'm not surprised that they're still operating. Car yard's empty. I think that servo's closed. Yep. Got Lawson here.
Let's go.
He's driving me out to pick up this ambulance. We're just coming up to the bridge over the river, so we'll have a look at the river as we go past. This is the infamous bridge that made the news in 2022, where the boats were crossing, bringing people from South Lismore. So the boats were actually using the bridge as a thoroughfare. It's not a low bridge either. We should be able to see the river. It might be a bit noisy with the wind, but yeah, the river's up a bit, not too high. We're in South Lismore here. A lot of these houses are reoccupied, but some of them are still unoccupied from the 2022 flood. Bit of water lying around already. This is South Lismore Primary School, public school. But it's not flooded yet, folks. It hasn't flooded. This is just stormwater catchment here, just a bit of stormwater laying around. This is not the river. Well, we just got out there to my mate Michael's place and picked up this ambulance. It's a 4-wheel drive Nissan Patrol square box body ambulance. I might show a picture of it in a minute. Anyway, the reason why I had to come and pick this up is because the water's rising and we won't be able, he lives a little bit more rural out of town, and we won't be able to get it out of there. We work for a company called Rescue Med, wherever that is, and you know, just on a casual basis. So Michael keeps this ambulance at home for most of the part. Rescue Med's got vehicles dotted all over the state, and this is one of them. So we'll be probably partaking in some medical clinics over the flood period here, in the storm period here in Lismore with Cyclone Alfred, and we're on the edge of it, basically out on the outer edges of that cyclone. So we're going to cop a lot of wind and rain. A lot of rain fallout's going to be our major problem, and that's going to lead to flooding. As everyone knows, Lismore floods quite readily when we get a lot of rain. So yeah, so the reason why I had to come and pick this ambulance up today, or you know, needed it anyway, probably for tomorrow, but is this creek here in front of us. We're not going to be able to get back into town once this bridge goes under. Just on our way back home with the to retrieve that ambulance, and I thought we'd just stop in town and just film a few little things around town in preparation for the flood, or the pending flood. Here we've got the levee wall, or these are levee gates, so they shut these. This is for a 10-metre high water level. So if the water gets to 10 metres, it comes over those gates, or it goes over the wall at a certain point. So yeah, we'll have a look at a few more spots around town where people have made preparations, because it's not that long ago that they had to do all this, and they're doing it all again. And I'll just show you the preparation people have gone to, which is sandbagging and, you know, pretty much emptied out their shops and homes and whatnot. We're right in the middle of town in Lismore right now. Sorry. Just want to take a quick look at this wall here too. This is a bit of a diversion wall for floodwaters, because the floodwaters come straight from over here. If the floodwaters break the levee wall, it rushes right in through this car park in front of me, and it just smashes these shops here. So I believe that's why they've put these diversion walls in place. Yeah, good idea. Save these shops losing their front windows. This is the shop Cheryl and I frequent, the kitchen shelf, and it's downtown here behind this diversion wall. And they've actually left the door wide open. And the reason for that, obviously, is just to let the water come straight in rather than pushing the doors in, because that's what happens. They've totally cleared it out, bar the shelving. The kitchen shelves are still there. Good luck, guys. Hope everything turns out alright for you. This is the pump station and part of the levee wall, and it is roughly the first place that the water will go over the wall if it does breach the wall. I'm out here in a bit of a lull in the weather, I guess. It's been raining for 2 days pretty much straight now here in Ganellaba or Lismore, and I've not been at work for a few days because there just hasn't been any for me, but I did get a call to go and pick up the ambulance behind me for rescue med, and probably going to go to work tomorrow for them. They need to set up basically mobile medical clinics, so I'll be teamed up with a doctor, a GP, and we're going to be deployed to the evacuation centres, I believe. So that I've got to wait for that call, but that'll be tomorrow and the days beyond that, I should imagine. So, but today I was tasked with picking up this ambulance behind me here because it was going to get flooded in. There's no doubt that we're going to get some flooding here in Lismore. It's just to what extent, you know. So, and of course 2022 was so devastating, and it's fresh in everyone's minds, and there were still places downtown that haven't recovered from that. There's still a lot of people that haven't recovered from that, so everyone's on edge in Lismore. There's a couple other ambulances out the front there too. I'm storing them here in higher ground for my other patient care role that I do, but I just want to say, you know, we're on the edge of the storm here. The storm's looking like that Cyclone Alfred, that is, it's looking like it's going to cross land somewhere around Brisbane or Gold Coast. And my parents and some of my other family and my brother are on the Gold Coast, so I'm really hoping that they're okay. And here in Lismore, we're on the outer edges of that storm, but that means a lot of rain. That big cyclone's just swirling rain, you know, hundreds of kilometres out from it, and we sit about 200 kilometres from Brisbane. So yeah, unfortunately, when we get that sort of rain here in Lismore, it's flood rain. So I hope that everyone's prepared, and I'm sure they're way more prepared than they were in 2022, and we've just got to cross our fingers and hope for the best now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and let's see what happens from here. I really don't know. What's happening here?
Just a bit of pumpkin soup for lunch. Keep us warm.
Nice. Warm the cockles of your heart, and homemade bread. Yeah.
While we've still got power.
Fresh baked, still warm. And we've got Auntie Gabby here.
Feeling very blessed, I can assure you.
Nice.